So, ladies and gentlemen, Top General. In 2021, I went back to Milwaukee. Mind you, at the time, I was disowned from my parents. I haven't spoken to my parents, haven't talked to my parents, and the things that were going on in San Francisco at the time was too dangerous during the pandemic. But during the pandemic, my girlfriend, best friend, someone that literally loved me for who I was, she was taken from us, and I went back to Milwaukee. All right? As I was in Milwaukee, paying my respects, going to see E's family, going to the courthouse, going to get my COVID shots. Mind you, I never lived in Milwaukee before. It was actually my first time living in Milwaukee because normally I'm in Madison. So what happened, Top General, was I decided not to take an Uber because I wanted to save money. I decided to take a bus. That was a mistake I will regret for the rest of my life. I took the bus. I didn't know what bus to go on. I just took whatever bus I saw first. So I was talking to the bus driver. He was informing me, like, oh, wow, this is your very, very, very first time in Milwaukee? I was like, no, it's not my first time in Milwaukee, but it is my first time using transportation in Milwaukee. And actually, this is the farthest I ever went in Milwaukee. So he was trying to explain something to me. And this woman decides to come up to me and the bus driver. And first she says, "Sir, you are a fucking annoying." And the bus driver said, turned around, stopped the bus, and said, "Hey, ma'am, that wasn't necessary. We were having a conversation. Ma'am, do you want to get escorted off the bus?" She goes, "Do what you must. But this N-word needs to leave." I was saying to her, I don't know this woman. Never met her. Right? We continue our conversation, and out of nowhere, she throws a hot liquid in my face. From the cup that she was, hot liquid. Yeah. She was arrested. Turns out she was, mind you, this is not the first time she has committed a hate crime against someone in Milwaukee. This is her 5th conviction. And mind you, this is her 3rd time in a mental health facility. And they released her from a mental health facility. So yeah, I paid the ultimate price by taking a city bus and getting hit with hot water. So not only that this caused my vision to go away for a while, I had to wear special sunglasses, I had to put in special eye drops, I had to clean my bandages off my face every day. I had to wear, mind you, I had to wear the eye patch because I couldn't see out of my eye for a whole fucking year. Yes, she was, but she wasn't that particular. Like, she didn't seem like, well, she wasn't a blonde or a redneck. She was a brunette. Yeah. So that's what happened. So I had to pay medical expenses. See, the money that I was getting partially for my EEOC, because I won my first part at that time, I was paying that. Mind you, I was taking all that money that I could have still. But no, ladies and gentlemen, do you know how much it cost me just to, like, get the skin fixed? Mind you, look at my face now. Compare what this was. Let me show you. Look at my face now. You know who did all this? Mount Sinai. That's why I came to New York. They have a skin graft program or treatment center here. And I need to get my face. And that's when we got that treatment. We went to Boston. We got more treatment. We stayed in Boston for more treatment. Why do you think I was in Boston that summer of 2021? Yeah, that's what happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just walking around because I'm jobless now. I wish I had a paycheck this week. Can't even get breakfast this morning. But yeah, Top General wanted to know because he saw a picture, and I'm telling everyone, yeah, that's me. That's what my face looked like when I came in here in 2021. No, everyone thought I looked hideous. No one wanted to. Here's the bad part about this, everybody. When I was staying at the hostel, no one wanted to roommate with me because my face looked like I was like some type of drunk. You know how people stereotype against black people. You know that, right? Yeah, they thought I was a drunk black person. It was like, no, I don't want to roommate with that guy. I don't want to roommate with that guy. And mind you, the manager was like, oh no, that's Panda. He got a face burn. He came all the way from Milwaukee to New York for a skin gush. Yeah. He tried to tell everyone didn't, see, no one believed his story, so they thought I was like some drunk, until I started pulling out all the cameras and shit. Oh, now you want to be my friends. You see that stereotype shit I have to deal with all the time? Yeah, it cost me thousands and thousands of dollars just to fix my fucking face. So imagine if I hadn't had to fix my face. I wouldn't have been homeless in 2021 and 2022, maybe 2023. I would still have, in total, $67,000 probably. Yeah, medical expenses ain't cheap. People think medical expenses are free. You can get medical assistance for free in the United States. Really? Really? Who told you that lie? But yeah, Top General wanted to know what happened, so now you know what happened. I was on a bus, first time ever, not in my business, asking bus driver a question because he would know. It's common sense. She felt annoyed, but guess what? She has a history of being very violent towards people of color. I didn't know that. I've never met the woman. Never spoken to her until then. Yeah. I went to court. I followed up with those court procedures. She's still in, she's in, I don't know, observations, probation, something like that in Wisconsin, where you're monitored. You stay in a place. You could go outside, but you have to come back at a certain time. If you don't come back at a certain time, you go back to jail. I am live right now, Mr. Kinnis. But right now I'm looking for breakfast and I can't find any because poor YouTubers like me just lost their job because of my toxic audience. Well, not you guys, but there's people that have gotten me. I talked about this already. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm just kind of really upset because I really like that work. I really like the job. Had good pay. Oh, he wants me to explain it all over again? Oh, man. Fast rewind. I went to Milwaukee to pay my respects to my deceased girlfriend. If you don't know who Ely is, she was raped, murdered, and beaten to death. So I went back to Milwaukee to pay my respects and to help the family with grief and lawyer expenses. So when I did that, I decided to go back and do that. And when I was trying to do that, I ended up being a victim of a hate crime. The hate crime was from a woman on a bus. My first time on a city bus from Milwaukee, and it ended up getting my face burned. It's all on YouTube, bro. And by the way, you can see all of my live streams in that year. Me trying to live stream with all this on my face. I have live streamed with this all the time in New York and in Boston. I had to wear an eye patch for a whole year because I couldn't see out of one eye for a year. So, yeah, a lot of expenses went into recovery. And people think it was free. No, it took my life savings. You guys have no idea. It took my life savings. Oh man, it's pretty bum. So yeah, so Top General wanted to know because he thought it wasn't me. It is me. So yeah, there's tons of videos on this. And Milwaukee. This is why I don't like Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is why I like Madison, Wisconsin. This would never have happened to me if I was in Madison, Wisconsin. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, it happened to... This is crazy. Even Yuki, my ex-wife, say, Milwaukee is a very dangerous and very hostile place. There's a bar called the Silver Dollar. It opens at 8 a.m. But we had employment just not too long ago. And the internet decided if you didn't see the video... Actually, let me tell you, if you didn't see the video of me explaining how my employer decided to not deal with the harassment phone calls because people on the internet are very toxic. Mind you, I've been transparent about everything. And people took it and used it as a weapon. So think about that. You got me terminated from a job that I had good benefits, good 401k and everything. Mind you, when that happened, I went into what we like to call... I would like to call that, I'm going to call it unalive myself moment, where for 4.5 days I was in a mental facility because my mind broke down. Like, why are people trying to ruin me for no reason? Never met you, never bother you, you never met me, you never introduced yourself, you're not being transparent, but you want to bother me because I'm asking the audience for help and assistance. Like any other YouTuber would ask to, it just doesn't make sense. But I guarantee you, if they were YouTubers, they would ask for that exact same help, right? So, yeah, it's been a bummy ride, but I'm going to end it on that note. But whatever, it's what it is. So, it is not like people really actually fucking care at this moment, do you? Do anyone really? Because honestly, no one knows. No one cares. Everybody thinks like, oh, I'm gonna make it. You think I'm gonna make it? Don't say I'm gonna make it, and the next you see me on the news. Try to make it, but someone was so eager to like ruin my life, and yeah. So yeah, it's kind of fucking bummy. I need things. And now I gotta do another job interview on Monday. I should be doing a job interview. But the point, what I'm trying to make is like, oh, this Justin. With the drunk Mexican, dude. Oh, look at this shit. He's with the drunk Mexican. Oh, shit, we are undercover. Look at this, everyone. This is why we don't support Justin anymore. Look at this. He sees me now. You with the drunk Mexican, bro? Nah, man. No support no more, bro. He's with the drunk Mexican. That's the same Mexican that wanted to attack these kids in the park. This is why, you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, what did I say? Excuse me. What did I say the other day? Come on. You're harassing me? You're harassing me? And you're harassing me, bro. And this guy's hanging out with the exact same dude that tried to attack kids in the park. Nah, I'm done. I'm done trying to help him. I'm done trying to convince you people that I'm the good guy here. I'm done. They want to come out here every day, drink and do this bullshit, while I'm the one actually trying to hustle and do good deeds and do good by my name. Come on, man. That's bullshit. You guys are literally, some of you guys and the haters, especially you haters, look at this dude, what he's doing. He's hanging out with the very same person that wanted to harm someone else's child. Nah, bro. You guys are delusional. You're talking about me asking for help? I'm asking for help in solidarity. This dude is asking for help by being a grifter. He's a grifter. Asking me for $4 so you got to buy him a bottle. That's a grifter. Come on, man. I'm done. You guys need to understand, man. I don't want to hang out with people like that. That's crazy, friend. He's hanging out with the exact same person that wanted to harm a child. And you guys are talking about me. I'm done. You guys have a good evening. Next time you want to talk, you haters want to talk real shit, talk about that shit right there.